Hello folks, welcome to the Spankey Guitar YouTube channel. Today we'll be featuring a small combo amp which is good for, you know, your bedroom playing, practicing. To be honest, this is my favorite amp. This is the one I use all the time. I've been using the Boss Katana for a lot of the demos. We've already featured the PV, the Fender Champ. We did the orange. We didn't do the little pink one yet, the little dart. But this is my favorite one. When I'm not doing any uploads or anything, I practice with this one. Because this one is a tube amp. This is the Kustom Tube12A. And it utilizes one single 12AX7 preamp tube. And it sounds great, this little thing. I can't believe it. This is probably the best $80 Canadian dollars that I've spent. Even though I got good deals on these other amps, I use this one mostly. And what we are going to do today is something very special to this guy. It's already good, little amp. What we are going to do is upgrade it. I'm going to swap the speaker. First we'll do a tone test with the stock speaker. And so in here, I just put his flashlight in here so you guys can see, is already a Celestion 8-inch Super 8 that says. And I'll try and see if we could see the tube. See the tube there? One single 12AX7. Well, it's in its casing, but there it is. And there's two outputs here on the bottom. So those two outputs are for external speaker and line output. Kustom Tube12A. I guess I could take this light out now. And this one was built in Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. I'm not sure if the company is still around, Kustom. I remember I had a Kustom 65 watt solid state amp, and I ended up pawning it in the pawn shop. And regretfully, I ended up losing it. So in my attempt to regain a Kustom, I just got the little guy. I could have actually got the 65 that I originally had. The guy actually had that exact same one, but I already have these other, you know, bigger amps. So I went with this one instead, and it's a tube amp for that. So we'll pair it today with another Kustom. This Epiphone Les Paul Kustom here. And so first, before we get to that, I'll just go through the dials here. Just the input. You got your gain knob, your gain on switch, low, high, just a low and a high for your EQ, and then the volume, headphone output jack, power button, and that's it. Very, very simple. And if you want a plug and play amp, this is one for you guys. If you want something with a thousand different sounds, then something like that may be more suitable for you. But I don't like playing this PV, even though it has a good metal sound. There's too many functions on it. I just want to plug in, set my gain, maybe hook up Ibanez Tube Screamer, and that's it. Get rocking and rolling. Okay, so I'll switch to a different camera angle here, and we'll see what's in this box. Okay, here we are back again. I had to take the whole control board out for just to make it easier to get the speaker out. So there's that. Pretty easy. This only had like four of these screws here. But look, here's the tube. It's just an unbranded tube, and this is the cover for it. You got to make sure that you don't have to have the shielding on, but it's good to have this. Good to have that on. Sometimes these are exposed, which is fine. You're not going to get electrocuted off that, but not that I know of, but still, you know, good to be safety conscious. Anyhow, here's the speakers. Check that out. Celestion TF0818, Celestion Super 8. They're both 8 ohms. Just a 3-inch, under 3-inch magnet to 5.5-inch magnet. So that's going to have a drastic sound on the playing, and nothing but good sounds, is what I'm hoping. So I'll put this thing back together, and then we'll get it mic'd up, and get the sound demo going. Shoot, you know what I just forgot? Well, live and learn. I was supposed to do, I was supposed to record this one first, but oh well. I had already done some videos before with this one anyways. I forget which ones. Maybe I'll put a link at the bottom. So much for the comparison. But anyways, this is going in right now. So just give me a second. Okay, so here we go. If you guys had seen my latest upload, I think it was yesterday, I had reviewed the Fender Champ 20-watt amp. Just the solid digital amp, or solid state digital processing modeling amp. And on there I had mentioned because on YouTube there was a guy that did a speaker swap, and this is where I got the idea. Well, for this particular speaker here, I was going to put this one into the Fender Champ. If you guys watch that video, this is what I bought this speaker for. So this one is from Q Components in Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. So thank you guys from Q Components. And this is $92 Canadian. But I'm going to put it in the custom today, and I'm going to use that for a while. But if you guys want me to put this thing into the Fender Champ, because maybe you guys might have that, these are kind of hard to find. There's nothing wrong with the Fender Champ. That was my main amp there for a while. Just a small, you know, the small 20-watt amp. Has lots of features on that one as well. Well, this one doesn't have no features, but I like the tube sound out of it. Maybe later down the road I could still put this speaker into the Fender Champ and see how it affects the sound of the Fender. But today we're focusing on this custom here. Okay, let's see this. So this is a Celestion TF0818. Celestion professional loudspeaker. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, it's 0818, 8 ohm. So this will fit in the Fender Champ, and let's see for a second here. And this is also 8 ohm. Like I had said, this is a Celestion in here. This is a Celestion here. I think I opened this upside down. Oh, I could feel the magnet pulling down on this thing. Ooh, look at that magnet. Wow, that is huge. Well, I'll take this speaker out here. Well, let's do that right now, actually. I was going to shut the camera off, but while you're working on any sort of amps, make sure you're always unplugged. I can't quite see here. Oh, these are... I thought these were just screws. I'm going to have to find my pliers. I don't think I have a plier set right here. It's in my other tools. So I'll just sign off for now. Once I take the speaker out, I'll show you, I'll give you guys a comparison on how they look. So just give me a few moments. Sound. With the low and the high at noon. And the gain is at noon. We'll put the gain up a little bit and the low and high up. And that's that. Okay, so that one was, that sound bit was with the new Celestion speaker in it. And it seems that I'm in uncharted territory here, folks, where I didn't think what I had seen or what I had anticipated the sound to be didn't really come out as what I thought it would be, because I had thought, since this is a bigger speaker, that everything would amplify this sound, this same sound, but just amplified. But that's not the case. Somehow, while you do have more headroom, you can crank the amp up to, you know, to 10, and it doesn't it's not, you don't get the breakup anywhere, so it's nice and clear. So it all depends on what your goal is and what your what sort of tone you're searching for. And in my case, I'm just in, you know, in my little home studio here, and I don't need a ton of volume for, you know, just regular practice playing. you know, during the day. So what happens? I think this little guy here with the little amp or the little magnet, I think they voiced it when they designed the when custom manufacturers and designed the board. I think specifically to go with this, because out of low volume, I like this one better. So I think I'm going to put this little guy back in here. And if I need louder a louder volume at in the future, I'll just go to my bigger my Boss or my PV with the 12-inch speakers. But so yeah, this little experiment didn't turn out quite the way I had wanted it to. So that gives us a chance to actually now hear this one side by side to this one, because when I took this out, I had forgotten to record the sound demos for this guy. So I'll swap these back out, and maybe after all, my original intention was to put that in the Fender. Maybe we will swap that for the maybe this one will be better voiced for the Fender. Who knows? We'll have to find out on another episode. But I'll swap these guys out, and we'll check out the sounds of this before we call it a day. So just give me a few moments to do that. Okay, so we have the stock speaker back in. Let's do some more recording, or some more sound demos here. We'll start off on the clean channel. Some gain. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I noticed quite a bit that this little speaker does sound a lot better than that bigger one. While this one, if I were to turn it up to full volume, it will likely lose its presence, I guess you could say. But at a lower volume for just practicing, it sounds a hell of a lot better than that bigger Celestion. So a little bit of give and take, depending on what you want, is what it basically boils down to. So I'm gonna leave this little speaker, his stock speaker, and this custom, and keep practicing with that. And so yeah, maybe I'll find a different amp to throw that bigger Celestion in, and we'll save that for another episode. Thanks for watching, people. Please subscribe. If you have any comments, feel free to leave a comment, like the video. So yeah, thanks again.